Driverless vehicles are going to have a really big impact on the freight industry in the next 5 to 10 years. Manufacturers are already building trucks which will be able to drive themselves. And I don't think it's a technological problem to adoption within the industry. It's one really which comes from political, regulatory, insurance concerns, and also how well vehicles which don't have any drivers will go down with the general population. As a technological issue, I think it certainly can be fixed, and I think in the next 10 years we're going to really see a lot of driverless vehicles on the roads. Personally, I don't believe that drones will have any future in the mass delivery market for express parcels. I just can't see how the economics would work. There'd have to be thousands of these drones buzzing around the country's roads, and I just don't see that that's going to be a viable solution to many of the challenges facing the express parcels market at the moment. However, I do see that drones have a role to play in niche sectors, for example, in developing markets, in the delivery of medicines and pharmaceuticals, for example, or in the delivery of spare parts to ships who are lying off harbour, for example. So in certain situations I can see that they will work, but I honestly can't see that they can be adopted within the mass market. I think there are many new technologies which could really revolutionise supply chains in the next 5 to 10 years. Picking one out, I can say that 3D printing would probably have the biggest impact. Supply chains at the moment across the world, and especially in Asia, are made up of components moving from manufacturer to manufacturer and ending up at an assembly point, largely in China, and then exported to the rest of the world. Well, if that could all change with 3D printing, if 3D printers are adopted in a big way in China, it will mean that they won't need to move components around a region such as Asia, and that will wipe out a lot of the regional logistics industry as well. So 3D printing could have a really big impact on global supply chains in the future.